Hello, everybody. My name is Irrelevant. This is my girlfriend. Today, we're talking about Crystal Castles, okay? Great band. What's your opinion on Crystal Castles?
I love Crystal Castles, and my favorite album is...
She just spoiled the end of the video. But we don't talk about that.
You didn't even tell me.
I guess I didn't tell you what we're doing, huh? Give me a second, guys. Okay, so I explained to her what the video we're doing is. Alright, so Crystal Castles. Formed in 2004. Alice Glass and Ethan Kath. Okay? Ethan Kath is a great guy, right?
Totally.
Yeah, a really great guy. I actually take a lot of personal influence with him for our band. Yeah, but she doesn't know that yet. Okay, so are you ready for number 4?
Yes.
Alright, let's go. Number 4, guys. At last place, I put their first album, Crystal Castles 1. I know everyone loves this album, but in my opinion, of the 4, it's easily... I feel watched.
Why? I'm just letting you talk.
It's easily, in my opinion, the album with the most amount of forgettable tracks, okay? It's the most chiptune, I would say. It's the most... I feel judged. I can't do this, man.
I'm not judging you. I'm just like...
This is not easy.
I'm just letting you talk.
You're just letting me talk.
Yes.
She's just letting me talk. What was I saying? It's easily their least atmospheric and ambient album. It's easily their least atmospheric and ambient album, obviously, and it feels the least focused, I guess. I mean, it's a compilation of a bunch of random singles made over the course of like the last 3 years, so it has a lot less of a flow of the other 3 albums, in my opinion. That being said, there are some great tracks in here. I still think it's a perfect album, believe it or not. There's Untrust Us, there's Alice Practice, Magic Spells, Excuse Me, Air War, Courtship Dating.
Vietnam. That's my favorite.
I don't think that's on this album.
It's not.
Ignore her. There's Vanished Nights, Through the Hosiery, Reckless. Most of this album's really good. It's mostly just Crime Wave. Crime Wave is ass. I hate Crime Wave.
Vanished and Nights are my favorite, even though they're like one of the most famous songs.
Well, Vanished is good. You can't deny Vanished is good. I still think it's a solid album. I just think it's the worst one because there's the most amount of tracks I do not care about. Like Good Time, Crime Wave, and like Love and Caring. There's just like a couple songs in here that are just really whatever to me. But overall, it's still a really solid album. I still like it. I still think it's wonderful. Definitely very innovative in the whole chiptune thing. Here is my track ranking. She just stabbed my track ranking.
No, I was saying it's like at the low.
She just stabbed it. It's really rude, you know? Yeah, she's sad. She deserves it. I can't believe you just murdered my track ranking.
Anyways.
Okay, number 3. I know this is going to be a bit of a hot take to not put this at 4. Amnesty is my 3rd place pick. I still think this album is very underrated. I despise it. Despise? I love it, guys. I don't know why I said despise. We don't talk about that. There's definitely some things about it I don't like. I do believe at times...
Ornament sucks. And sucks. And Sadist sucks.
It's my video. You know, I have opinions.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm just practicing my Ethan Kath impression, guys. Okay, so what she was saying, yeah, a couple of the songs in here, I do think just go a little bit too far into trying to be really edgy, and it fails really miserably. Femen is really annoying. I hate the trap beat. I don't really know what he was doing. Chloroform is really forgettable, and it sounds like it's just a watered-down sadist. Ornament is really forgettable. Teach Her How to Hunt is like just noise for 2 minutes. But pretty much every other song I didn't mention I think is really strong and catchy and has a great dancey industrial vibe to it. Fleece is wonderful. Fleece is amazing. Top 5 easily. Char is really fun and catchy. Nth is also really fun. Sadist is not amazing, but it's still a decently ominous, slower track. Frail, that's a really fun danceable track. Concrete, that's a vibe. And then, easily, in my opinion, the best song on here is Kept, which, I mean, obviously it's not on the regular track list, but I still think it's really fun, really solid. Kind of sounds like he was trying really hard to get another radio hit after everything, and he failed, but still really good. Then there's the last song, Their Kindness is Charade, which is, in my opinion, probably their most, I don't know if sad's the right word, but definitely the most melancholy, I would say. What's your opinion on the song?
On this album?
Yeah. I'm getting your opinion this time.
I think it is one of the most amazing albums of all time, and I cherish it with all my heart, even though Nth sucks to no end, and Their Kindness is Charade also sucks to no end.
Nth?
And Teacher Had a Hunt.
Nth?
Those three I hate. Out of the others, including I love Concrete and Frail. Those are my
You
favorite
don't Concrete and Nth are this. What? Why don't you like Nth?
I don't like Nth.
But why?
I like Concrete and Frail. Those are my favorite songs.
You're really good with words. Teacher Had a Hunt. That makes sense. Their Kindness is Charade. How could you not like the song so pretty? Whatever. Amazing album you cherish, but I hate all of the good songs.
Whatever. You don't like Chloroform.
Chloroform is not bad. It's just sadist, but worse.
Chloroform.
It's just sadist, but worse.
Nope.
Whatever. I'm gonna have to Ethan Kath up her ass in a little bit. Yeah, guys, it's gonna be great.
Alright.
I can't wait. We're forming a band in like 10 years from now. She's gonna like drop all the allegations against me, and I'm gonna vanish. It's gonna be great.
Okay, so how about you don't add that in there?
No, it's too late now.
Whatever floats your boat.
Why do you not want me to? Are you?
I'm just saying, it's gonna sound really bad because it sounds like. Yeah.
Guys, this is satire. We're talking about Crystal Castles. All right. Yeah, satire. I guess you probably talk about Edith Francis a little bit. Her voice is kind of annoying, but it still works for the song. Who the fuck is Edith Francis? I just realized that.
Edith Francis.
She's just this random ass motherfucker who's just like, hey guys, I'm the singer. Yeah, you didn't know that?
I did not. No, how the fuck would I know that?
Nirvana wrote Femen with Ethan Kath. That's not actually true. It's just a sample.
I was about to say, what the fuck? There's no way.
Nah, guys. Kurt Cobain rose from the dead to write the fucking Trap Amnesty song.
Well, it wasn't only him in the band, you know.
Chris Novoselic and Dave Grohl, who gives a fuck, okay?
I hate Dave Grohl.
Who doesn't hate Dave Grohl? I actually like Foo Fighters. I hate Dave Grohl and Chris Novoselic. It's just kind of tall, and that's all there is to him. Why are we talking about Nirvana? I'm going to number 2. Thank you. Hey guys, so I totally forgot to rank Amnesty's songs in the video. And even though I do say it later, I decided it'd be a lot smarter if I just cut this in now. So, yeah, here's the ranking right here. Yeah, guys, that's all I wanted to do. Okay, number 3. All right, number 2, I have 3. Okay, now 3. This is a pretty forgotten album, also really underrated in my opinion. Definitely them at their most atmospheric and dreamy, I would say. Unfortunately, I will say, I'll get the one criticism I have of this album out of the way. Yeah, everything kind of sounds the exact same, and it all kind of flows into one another. But it's okay, because it's a really great feeling, and it definitely, trust me, when you are sober, it's a great experience, okay? You don't need to be high for Crystal Castles. Say no to drugs, kids. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Fist me on that. Hell yeah. All right, highlights. The first song, Plague. Fantastic, very catchy, very fun. Kerosene, also a very melancholic, emotional track. Love the lyrics, love the beat. Wrath of God, beautiful song, very sad. Affection, a very uplifting track, very fun. Pale Flesh, Sad Eyes, that's a great song, very catchy. It's definitely probably the most upbeat song on here. Also, I like the little callback at the end to Suffocation on 2. That's really cool. Then there's Insulin, which is the closest thing to like an Amnesty or One track, and that one's also really fun for being a short little interlude. Transgender is obviously a huge hit. Everyone knows that one. Again, very fun dancey track. Violent Youth. I don't remember how that one goes. Telepath. For an instrumental track with just Ethan Kath, that's definitely a very strong one. Very catchy, kind of just being the same melody repeated over and over again. Then Mercenary, I don't remember how that one goes. Child, I Will Hurt You is probably the worst song on here, I would say. It's kind of a worse version of Their Kindness is Charade on Amnesty. It sort of sounds like a nursery rhyme, but it works for a final track. And I'll say, I think vocally, this is definitely Alice Glass at her most involved with the songwriting. And yeah, she's definitely at her best here, particularly on, I would say, Wrath of God. What's your opinion?
I like it because it sounds very dreamy in my opinion. I like it because it makes me feel very sober.
Yeah, we wrote a script for this, by the way. I'm sure you could tell. Yeah, we're reading off a teleprompter right now. It's right there. Oh, it's broken. I accidentally broke it. My bad. Okay, we have to improvise the last section. Are you ready?
Yes.
Damn. Okay. So yeah, that's 3. I think it's a wonderful album. I also forgot to do the track ranking for Amnesty. So here's Amnesty's. Okay. Now here's 3. All right. You didn't stab it this time. Thank you. All right. Are you ready for number 1, kids? I know I am. All right. Yay!
Why do you? I feel like you're dying.
Okay, at number 1, I have one of my top 5 favorite albums of all time, 2. All right? I love this album, okay? I'm going to go ahead and say it. Beautiful record. First time I listened to it, I was sober. Blew me away, okay? Absolutely mind-blowing. Every track flows into one another perfectly. Fading Spells, noisy, industrial, beautiful. Celestica, best Crystal Castle song, should have been a huge radio hit. Incredible, ethereal, Doe Deer, easily the noisiest and closest thing to a One or Amnesty track on here. Incredible for being so short. Wish it was longer. Definitely very much an orgasm. Baptism, beautiful, ethereal, uplifting synthesizer sounds. Alice Glass is squeaking like a fucking walrus. It's amazing. Then there's Year of Silence, beautiful, kind of almost like a trance track. Very.
I love Empathy.
I wasn't talking about Empathy.
I was talking about Empathy and Vietnam. Those are my favorites.
Year of Silence, beautiful track. Okay, it's really not beautiful. It's more of a dancey thing. Definitely very industrial. Kind of makes you want to bop your head. Very, very good for just kind of being a repeated sample over and over again. Empathy, that's a beautiful song. Very close to something on 3. Suffocation, that's definitely their second best song. Again, very fun, very catchy. Should have been a radio hit. I've heard that one on the radio before. It's wonderful. Then, obviously, there's Violent Dreams. That's another wonderful song. Definitely very calming and relaxing, I would say. Then there's Vietnam, which is probably the most upbeat and up-tempo track on here. That one's an absolute blast. Birds is pretty easily the worst thing on here. It's 2 minutes, and it's definitely... And that stupid fucking synth sound is really annoying. But trust me, whenever you're sober, dude, that shit hits you, okay? It hurts, all right, when you're sober. And there's Pap Smear. I thought that was talking about the Nirvana guy until I looked it up and realized it was actually, like, a pussy colonoscopy.
I'm surprised you did not know that.
I didn't know that until, like, a week ago. And that changed my opinion on the song, but it's still a very fun, like, disco track, almost. Then there's Not in Love, which... The version on here is much better than the radio version. I don't care what anyone says. That's a very melancholic and emotional track. I love the lyrics. It's a cover of a fucking 80s song. It's really weird. It's the only one Ethan Kath sings on, fun fact. Then there's Intimate, which is the only instrumental track on here. And that one's definitely very fun to bop your head to. And then there's the final track, I Am Made of Chalk, which is, again, for kind of just a giant barrage of noise and instrumental shit. That one also is definitely very strong for what it is. Very emotional. I like how much it hurts your ears. Which is something I can say about all of Crystal Castles. I like how much it hurts your ears. Okay, give your opinion on this album.
I hate this album with a passion because every single song on here is pure noise. Even when Alice Glass sings, it feels like I am being warped into a black hole. I do not like it. The only songs I like on here are Vietnam and... Empathy. Those are the only ones. Thank you, goodbye.
Don't listen to this moron. She just doesn't understand. Fun fact, this album was recorded in an empty church with no power in Iceland during winter. That's why it sounds so cool, because it sounds like you're in winter, and it's great, and I love it, and I live in Florida, and I hate it. It's mine. It's mine. Thank you.
He doesn't let me eat.
I don't. Okay, here's the track list. Stop shoving it! Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Alright, pal.
Alright, here's my outro thing. I know this video was very unscripted because the teleprompter broke. And I know you probably had no idea what we were talking about at the time, but trust me, I love Crystal Castle's beautiful band. Definitely wish they had more albums. Amnesty 2 better be dropped someday. It won't, but one can dream. Fuck Ethan Kath. Don't listen to Alice Grass either, though, because Alice Grass, her music is not good. Edith Francis, though, she's definitely the big one, right, of the three?
Definitely.
Absolutely. She's the one we all care about. So, yeah, that's Crystal Castle's wonderful band. Here is my top 5 tracks here. What are your top 5? Just put your hand up and we can edit it later. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. Overall, wonderful band. Do you have any final thoughts?
No.
Yeah. Okay. She was not being held hostage. She's just really tired right now. So yeah. No, don't listen to her. Okay. She's okay, guys. She's okay. All right. Well, that's all. I'm gonna be doing another ranking soon. The ones I said in my other video. Those are the ones that are gonna be next. Okay.